The future of Charles Leclerc has once again become a hot topic in the world of Formula One. On paper, he has security, his contract with Ferrari runs until 2029. But in Formula One, a long contract does not always mean stability. Because in the end, what matters most to a driver is not the length of a deal, but whether the team can actually deliver a car capable of winning a championship. And this is the real problem. Ferrari's performance has been inconsistent, fluctuating between flashes of promise and disappointing weekends. That uncertainty has forced Leclerc and his management team to evaluate new options. With the sweeping technical rule changes coming in 2026, every driver knows that a new cycle of dominance could begin. For someone like Leclerc, who has been waiting too long for the right car, the risk of missing out is simply too great. According to Italian media, Leclerc's agent Nicolas Todt has already begun talks with three major teams: McLaren, Mercedes, and Aston Martin. In Formula One, when an agent starts these kinds of conversations, it's rarely just casual. It signals dissatisfaction, and more importantly, it signals preparation for a possible move. The first name linked is McLaren. Discussions were reportedly held with Andrea Stella and Alessandro Alunni Bravi. McLaren has been on the rise, with a car that has become increasingly competitive over the past few seasons. From a purely technical perspective, it's an attractive destination. But there is a huge obstacle. McLaren's driver lineup is locked down with Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Norris is not only the team's poster boy but also Zak Brown's chosen star. Piastri, meanwhile, is carefully managed and protected by Mark Webber. That makes it nearly impossible for Leclerc to find space in the team. Unless something dramatic happens, McLaren has no reason to change its driver lineup. And in Formula One, politics often matter just as much as performance. The second name is Mercedes. Nicolas Todt has reportedly held conversations with Toto Wolff. Mercedes, after years of domination, is searching for a way back to the top. They need a star driver around whom they can rebuild. But here lies the complication: Max Verstappen. Everyone knows Verstappen is Wolff's true target. The three-time world champion is seen as the ultimate prize. But Verstappen has yet to make his decision about the future. If Verstappen declines, then Leclerc becomes a logical alternative. He may not be Wolff's first choice, but he is a proven race winner and a natural team leader. Yet, this also raises an uncomfortable question: would Leclerc accept being Plan B? For a driver of his stature, the thought of being a backup option may not sit well. Martin. According to reports, Nicolas Todt has already met with Lawrence Stroll. Aston Martin has invested heavily in new facilities and infrastructure. They have ambitions to move from midfield contender to championship challenger. But their current driver situation is tricky. Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll both have contracts running until the end of 2026. Alonso, while still performing at an extraordinary level, cannot fight time forever. And Lance Stroll, despite being protected by his father, has never fully silenced questions about his consistency. This opens the door for Leclerc. Bringing him in could give Aston Martin a long-term superstar, someone who could lead the team for years. But the drama is obvious: would Lawrence Stroll truly sacrifice his son's seat for the sake of ambition? That is the uncomfortable question hanging over the project. The consequences for Ferrari. If Leclerc were to leave, Ferrari would face a crisis. They would not only lose their longtime poster boy, but they also risk losing Lewis Hamilton, who is strongly rumored to retire after 2026. Imagine that scenario: Ferrari, stripped of both Hamilton and Leclerc, scrambling to rebuild. The name Carlos Sainz could resurface as an option, a deeply ironic twist considering Ferrari chose to part ways with him not long ago. This is the brutal reality of Formula One. Nothing is permanent. Not loyalty, not partnerships, and sometimes not even legacy. Yet, at the center of all these rumors and scenarios stands one man, Max Verstappen. The Dutchman has yet to clarify his future. Reports suggest that he will only make his decision early next year. And the deciding factor will be simple: the team that gives him the best car. If Verstappen stays with Red Bull, the dominoes will fall one way. If he leaves, market will explode in a completely different direction. And Leclerc, whether he realizes it or not, is a piece of that puzzle. The never-ending drama. This is what makes Formula One so captivating. The drama is not just on the track, but also behind the scenes. Leclerc's future represents one of the biggest plotlines of the coming years. Will he stay loyal to Ferrari, clinging to a dream that has yet to be fulfilled? Or will he risk everything and step into a new chapter with another team? His decision will not only shape his own career, but could also redefine the entire landscape of Formula One. For now, we wait. We wait for Verstappen's choice. We wait for Leclerc's next move. And we wait to see how Ferrari responds if their star truly decides to walk away. Because in Formula One, contracts may be signed, but nothing is ever certain.